once again I am going to start part 2 of 1.6 tracking the panther of Nagarhole. So here we are going to get interacted with with a person, that is Shaz Jung, a person who has dedicated his life for wild photography, cinematography, and he is also called as a big cat tracker. Okay, so before we start, let's have a certain things exactly what he does and how much he is dedicated. So he is a person, as I told, wild photographer, a nature lover, and a person who is truly interested in the big cats, that is leopard, um, black panthers, tigers, and etc. Okay, so he's the one not only takes the pics but try to solve the conflict which is created between man and animals. Okay, when this person is not there in the jungles of Nagarhole, which is in Mysore, Karnataka, this person is in the jungles of Africa to take the pics of wildlife. And most important things is that he not only takes the pics but he also works on them. He has an museum. He showcase the pictures of the wild animals. Okay, and not only this but also he talks with the people who want to save wild nature, who are nature lover, how to we can promote the promote a better life for wild animals. Okay, so here our Shaz Jung was a person who was completely having a nice career in finance, but recall got him from inside that he has to work on the topic, that is photography, and basically he had interest in the wildcat, that is finance. Okay, for example, lion, tiger, leopard, cheetah, and etc. Okay, so he left his career very finely. He left his career, very nice career, and switched off towards the photography line. Okay, and here this photography not only gave him happiness but also a world famous name. The photography is a thing where you have to have a lots of patience, a trust on yourself, that today you will get a very nice pic. Okay, so it is a dedicated work. So here he shares an incident with us, is that one fine day while traveling on the junction, so during the sunset, Shaz heard the voice of deer calling. Okay, and they went towards to blindly towards the way, and saw an old leopard sitting, who has lost the youth and now is in the old age. By seeing the appearance, it was been clear that now this leopard is old. The eyes were down. In that, with the facial expression, made Shaz clear that he is an old leopard. Okay, and very finally near to him there was a young, strong, good-looking new male leopard. Okay, so here it was clear that both the leopards are going to have a fight. So the old leopard, Shaz gave the name as Paradise, and the young leopard he gave the name as Scarface. Now it was the unluck of the riot of Shaz that it was the sunset time and they have to move off. So they move off. Next day morning, when he returned to the same place, he saw that scars were having bleeding from his mouth, and there was a cut on his face. Okay, so it was clear now this young leopard Scarface has become the king of the jungle. He is the winner. Okay, now not only he gave the name him as a Scarface, but this Scarface pig and the documentary gave our Shaz a new success. Okay, a new turning point in his life. And while shooting for the Scarface shooting, when he was having the big documentary on him, he also met a Black Panther. Okay, the first Black Panther was being shooted very closely on his camera, which was being fixed on the trees very nicely, and it had a lots of hard work to have the pics. We have to be completely patient, and also had the pics of animals meeting. It was a incredible features, incredible pics of Black Panther, Scarface, Paradise, and not only their life, not only the life of leopards was changed by Shaz, but Shah's life also changed by the pics which was been published, gave him a lots of success, lots of happiness, a worldwide level. Okay, this made him famous, and his name was been very pridely taken. A person who cares a lot and means a lot for the wildlife. Further, Shah says that he has created a trust. Okay, the trust name is BCRTI, an agency that who educates, provides jobs to the villagers, and basically try to solve the conflict between human and animals. Now here what happened, there are various people who lives in the boundary line of the jungle. So what happens, those people, so there is a very easy entry of this wildlife animals in their human habitat. So again, they spoil, they take the goats, they destroy their farms, and in this way the human being starts hating them. But this trust makes the people realize the importance of wildlife. Okay, and now one example is given. Shah says that employer Maregaon, a local agriculturist, says that he got the training at BCRTI, got a certified job as a naturalist in Bison. Okay, he says 80% of his sugarcane was spoiled by the wild animals, and he started hating them. But after getting a proper training towards the animal, he also decided to do the job of guide, as he is living from last 35 years in the jungle of near the jungle of Nagarhole. So he thinks that he knows each and every corner of the jungle, about each and every animal where they might be. So it will be very fine to give the information about the animals to the people, and also can earn. So lastly, this person as a villager says that these animals are the thing that they are giving him in returns a lot. It means a lot to him, and from that day he started loving and caring for the wildlife. So Shah says that photography of wildlife is not an easy thing. It is a thing which makes you learn a lot. You have to be a silent listener, a deep listener. Instead, more than the sight vision, it is more important to listen very silently, to switch off your vehicle and to listen calmly for a long time. The constant communication done by the forest, birds and animals, and tracking the animals teaches you a lesson how patient you have to be, how much you have to trust to yourself. Believing in yourself is the thing which he has learned by tracking the animals. So this is an article given to you by CN Traveler magazine, published by Land River India. So very finally, I hope you have understood the second part very nicely about Shah's Jung. And so here two of them which we had, Kiran Purandare, and this article is the thing shows you that everyone has to have a faith that we should take care of the nature. It's our moral duty to save them, to care for them, and to explore their world. So if you have liked the lecture, please subscribe it, like it, and share it. Thank you, students, viewers and listeners.